We drive so quickly.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Call the board to have approval of tonight's agenda. I'm at 20 for the agenda.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
You approve minutes from the July 21st, 2025 regular meeting.
Make a motion for approval now.
I second it.
All in favor? Moving on to town business fees, 2025 update. Are we doing anything with that tonight, or is that
The budget? Oh, it says schedule of fees, not tonight. So we
basically we can skip that? We'll move on to that to the town, but we will have to do that at some point this year, right?
Yes,
So what are we talking about, November or October or something?
yeah, and actually, we could get working on it in September because we will have our budget wrapped up by then.
Thank
And
you.
we'll hear the budget and do the public hearing, but we can get working on it in September.
Very good. Moving on to 2026 budget form ones and budget count.
I've sent out the Form 1s to everybody. I've got those to Baker Tilly. Joe and I met with them Friday briefly. And luckily it was a brief meeting. We just discussed some numbers that are still hanging out there. I've included the seated dollars, where they're gonna go, Christmas decor, other expenses, salt and sand, capital outlays, mosquito, park building improvements, cemetery, paving grant match, and our redevelopment commission loan to the fire department is pretty much all we included in seated. And we did put some dollars in there in capital outlay just in case another project comes up. Now, this is all redevelopment commission aside. This is all just the town's budget. So it's pretty rounded out and healthy all over. Given we have a smaller paving project, we're able to pare back some dollars from CDIT, CCI, CCD, and expectation of things to come. Looking at 27, 28, 29, when our tax changes sort of take place. So the big one was being able to hold MVH local road and street and MVH restricted in a good position for bigger projects in 27 and 28. So knowing we only have about a $12,000 match and about 9,000 each from USI and Fleece projected next year for those projects, we'll be in good shape 2027 when we need those dollars. We'll be able to save quite a bit.
All right, sounds great. Anything else with that?
Nope, that's all.
Thank you very much. Moving on to new business 2019 town comprehensive plan update curb seat planning meeting.
Yes, we're looking at August, forget what it was, 19th maybe? 18th, August 18th. We're gonna sit down with Curbsy, get a timeline put together, have our dates for planning meetings, public engagement, and all that kind of stuff. I've already spoken with members of organizations from the trail to the school to civic. Yeah, absolutely. Not, I just basically the people that we don't reach often, or we don't see often, that we had involved in the last comprehensive plan that we want just for public engagement.
We had some at school last time.
I don't remember. That was 5 years ago. I'm not sure. Yeah, that's a, yeah.
The reason I
absolutely.
say that is
Absolutely.
because he's kind of behind that thing where he wants that
Center.
for the route, for
Oh.
the running,
Mhm.
but still sending another thing that I don't think that's talked about much yet. I don't know if it is, I'm not aware of it, but yes. So maybe we need to see if there's something we need to involve them with, so I can reach out to Doug. I just need to know,
Yeah, we'll get some dates for you at the next meeting.
yeah, just let me know and then I can reach out to
Yep.
them and say, hey, one of you guys.
Yep.
We'd like somebody involved with this.
Yeah, and we'll probably
Yeah.
host it there. We do in their meeting room for the park planning, that first room when you come into the middle school. We did it off the right there where we've got, planning elements. What do you want to see in around town? That kind of stuff for public engagement.
Okay,
We'll have listening sessions where we have members of those bodies.
yeah.
who-
And I don't know if Doug is the answer for that or somebody,
Absolutely.
Kelly maybe or something.
Yeah. somebody in leadership.
Yeah.
Again,
For
I
sure.
think that maybe in more in the day to day, like Joe being involved better represents one of us because he's here day to day. It's just easier for him to know everything. So I think that's-
Especially give them time to communicate within themselves about the town, from little things.
just
big-
their input on what could assist.
Big to small,
You know,
yeah,
yeah.
absolutely.
Okay, very good. Anything else with that then?
Nope, that's just the next steps.
Okay, moving on to guest recognition. Nate, can you give me that paper, please, sir? Appreciate it. Right, first up on tonight's list is Mr. William Brandt. You have on here Frank Bliss, I see.
Got that Frank's list.
Yeah, on the naughty list.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm working on it, Frank.
Okay,
Let me read something real quick. We're on the. This is from the ordinance, Mr. Ram. Any grass or weeds or saplings, natural growth on any yard or lot shall not exceed 8 inches in height. If a homeowner allows this to occur, they shall be issued a citation. Have you been issued a citation yet?
No.
Wow, that's pretty nice. For the first time offense per season, the homeowner shall be sent notification advising him or her they have 10 days to take care of this problem. If it's not made within 10 days, the town has the ability to perform the mowing and cleaning up of said yard or lot, and a lien in the amount of $250 set forth by the town council to be placed on the homeowner's property at the county courthouse. Only one notice per season.
I don't think I have anything that's tall.
Oh, trust me, you do. So just wanted to read that out loud.
any weeds on the whole property, I mean, the garden. But any around the garden, if the weeds are growing, yeah.
Cause there's a big garden area next to me that I know is over.
Yes, and we take care of those people individually, just like I'm taking care of you individually.
But I mean, that's.
But
not
you're the
a
one
problem.
that wants to bring it in here.
I'm working on.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and all the bricks.
Okay,
Are we talking about the pile in the porch or the pile under pile?
How many piles you got?
I got the one pile that fell over. The other pile is Eric's nephew's castle.
Okay, well, that large pile of bricks out there can't be there because it's building material and been sitting there for a long time. And there's an ordinance against that as well.
Okay, I'm with.
all right, we're gonna clean up, right, Bill?
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Working.
All right, moving on to Miss Donna Henry. Mrs. Donna Henry, I'm sorry.
I'm just, our next event festival meeting is August 21st. And we plan to work on our certificate of appreciation for 2025.
That's a good point. Glad you brought that up. You can skip mine. You don't have to send me one,
Okay.
just one less stamp you can save.
Okay.
I know you appreciate our donation, but I have some thoughts on that, to save you guys money.
And we were gonna try working on getting emails.
Emails,
Yes.
social shout outs,
Yes.
like I discussed too, I brought up in our mid-festival meeting, I was like, I think a small business would actually appreciate the advertising and shout out and
Absolutely,
thank you
yes.
publicly, so.
Thank you so much for supporting
Yeah.
Mid-Festival
Yeah,
Committee.
these are the awesome
Because like with
businesses
my
that-
certificate,
What's that?
with my certificate that we got last year, only 4 people saw. it.
Right, that's what I'm saying, so I think
Yeah.
the business owners would
On that,
appreciate it
and then
more.
Like,
Yeah.
let's go, that kind of thing will probably still.
Let's go, like, yeah, exactly, we discussed like, those big ones.
So-
spend them, but
So
they
I
have
think
to
that
hang out,
if,
yeah.
if you guys are on that and
Yeah.
deciding which is which, that's
Yeah.
great. And at the end, it's gonna save you guys
Right.
money with the stamps and
3 on Facebook.
I think everybody wins, yeah.
everybody
Right.
wins. Okay, thank you very much. Nothing else?
Okay.
Okay, moving on to Nick Brayhouse. Did I say that correctly?
Yes, you do.
How are
I'm
you,
just
sir?
here to get your gracious permission for our car show and the wonderful help that you guys give us.
So this is the same as last year?
Yeah.
Well, it's been like this for a few years.
Yep.
How long you been doing it? 6?
5.
5? I knew it was 5 or 6.
Alright.
And you need power. Is that something that's we
Comes
don't?
out of the pump station with an extension cord through the window.
anymore.
Now with a
Yeah.
reset on it.
Yeah, pan power.
Yeah.
There's a utility pole with a reset on it.
Oh, okay.
It's even easier for you now.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, because we put the festival down there now.
Right.
So you should have power, so we don't have to do anything. And this is on the 9th, 2025. What is it? That's this
Saturday.
This Saturday. Oh, that's that. This Saturday.
So these are wooden horses.
Okay, so you need wooden horses to shut the road off there.
Mhm.
Okay, and you have your own extension cord. If you need it, because you're pumping in differently for electric.
How many barricades do you think you need?
Sorry.
How many barricades do you think you need?
It's like five.
Barricades, Kimberly.
Two up at the intersection and then back around
Side street and then the other.
that nasty sewer for one, so nobody falls in that. And then, do extra. So they don't, go shooting around.
Yeah, where your cars are parked. How many cars?
I think we had a 60.
Very good. There's a random Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah, stuff pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, anybody else have any questions or any comments, concerns? No, I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Nice little flyer.
Yeah, I did my portion of it. I wasn't sure,
Right.
but maybe be here.
No problem, yeah. Andrew, you got any questions with this?
Nope.
Joe, don't let's talk about. Okay, we just need a motion to approve it, waive the fee.
I make motion to approve the special event permit and waive the fee.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Hi.
You all set?
There you
We're
go.
good.
Yeah.
That's your power.
Do I need to keep up, do I need to have a copy of that on the premises while we're doing it, or you got it?
Frank's
Frank's here.
Yeah,
We got
Frank's here.
Okay, all right. Have a
Yep,
good evening.
thank you.
Thanks, Nick.
Uh, okay, moving on. Let's Click here. Oh, no, we got one more. I'm sorry. Mr. Burnus Witt is with us this evening.
Yeah, I wanted to serve these papers on Frank. Just letters to give notice that Ernest Witt is gonna file a lawsuit against the police department. The Judson Police Department. I want to file it. It's dated, the number is 3440. I had the third one. Noted.
Hey, anything else you need, Burnus?
That'll be it.
Have a nice time.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, we're moving on to departmental representative reports tonight. Mr. Andrew, you're up
Yep,
first.
I just got a couple things here.
Good. Oh, here it is.
North Judson Knox broadcast game, they didn't have the breakdown of it, but, Angelo DiCarlo from Sportsmanship reached out. They're doing that as the kickoff game, August 22nd. They wondered if we wanted a similar sponsorship from last year. And I said, well, it's a perfect time. We got a meeting tonight. So, if we want to do the, North Judson scoring, we got 2 live reads with that. So it's under PO level and it's,
You guys get a chance to see it last year, what it said? It's actually really neat.
Yeah.
It's like they scored and it's brought to you by the town of North Judson. It's actually good.
yep, scored a lot too. That's the thing. I was fine.
Thank you.
We scored.
Yeah. Yep, so if we want to approval of that, we can, give it go ahead.
I'll make a motion that we approve the sponsorship for the North Judson Knox team.
All in favor?
Alright.
All right, I will send that out tomorrow. Just an update where we're at on the community center and maintenance fund that came through. And we did our disbursement grant last year, this year, I think. Yeah, this year. There's nothing eligible to be, just in time.
That's a plumbing company.
just in time. So nothing to present there. September 12th, Baylor golf outing. I'm not sure if Alex has been able to confirm that yet.
I'll confirm that today. I'll work it.
Yeah, just that's fine. No
I
problem.
Yeah.
We're sending out the check tomorrow. So if you want to shoot me a text, we have one other person that I think we could get to come with us.
Okay.
We haven't really done much digging outside of you gentlemen. I know there's more, but that's it.
Okay, very good. Moving on. School board tonight, no representative on that.
We've got Doug, he's picking up his conflict of interest. That's all I've heard from him. He has
Just make sure that
tonight.
we need something in there, needs to be something communicated, that somebody lets me know.
That's why I brought it up, because he messaged
Anybody
me.
can, but I'm just saying, if there is something that comes up you need with the new school year. If we need to communicate with Doug, if you
Yep,
don't have communication with him, just tell me, I'll talk to him.
Yep.
I have no problem with that. Or you guys can, if you feel comfortable.
Cool.
building inspector. Don't have one of those at the moment, but.
No, we don't have any of those. We've got a couple of resumes in. One of them that we did receive in, kind of let the gentleman know a little more about the position. He thought it was a full-time position, so after he found out it was only part-time, he wasn't interested. And we do have one more resume that we've just received, and we're gonna call the lady up to see if she's interested and she understands the full before we schedule an interview. So,
Right now there's one applicant.
yep, one applicant, and Nick right now is filling in for us until we find out.
So if, I would say maybe we can give it a couple more weeks.
See where we're at with this
I
one.
would say,
And
then interview her.
Yeah.
If
Yeah, absolutely.
She's the only one we get the next
If
2 weeks
she's
before the next
understanding.
meeting, might give it to the next meeting and then.
Yeah.
We can make a decision. If there's 2 people, then we'll interview.
Even this week.
But we shouldn't
reach
drag it
to
out.
her.
We should interview her. We
Yeah.
should. If she's qualified,
Right, that'd be the end.
Right.
Yep.
Okay, anything else with that?
That's it.
Thank you. Code enforcement.
Ruffling some feathers, just received a paper from Mr. Witt.
Okay.
He's suing the police department. He handed that to me. He served it to me here at the. It's dated, he said too.
Yeah, so. That's a record.
So no, a lot of, a lot of improvements, a lot of people dragging their feet. But slowly but surely we're getting some stuff done. We made some pretty good headway today with, Mr. Tolson, I think, in that situation. So,
He reached out to me yesterday. I was able to return his call. I returned his call today on the way here. He didn't take the call, but he did text me and say that he is on vacation. If he could have till the 11th of August, which is probably what he's already talked to you about.
yeah,
Then he would be able to get it taken care of at that moment. So
Yeah.
you and him are on a program.
yeah.
Obviously, we need to get involved. Got a grasp on it.
He mentioned a couple of other places for Connect stuff, and we shot that down based on our ordinances.
Yeah.
So right now, he knows that thing needs to leave the town limits. He's got a spot for it, so. Aside from that, it's the normal stuff.
Okay, very
And
good.
while we're on ordinances, I know Justin and I and with the Mr. Witt's property at 404 High Street. He was obviously Justin filed for the inspection warrant. We went over there, did the inspection warrant. We've gotten Justin all the photos from that inspection warrant. Justin filed the paperwork now that shows that the residence is what we thought it was. So now it's into the court's hands to see what the next step would be. Whether they deem, and correct me if I'm wrong, Justin, right, but if they deem to give Mr. Witt 60 days to remedy the situation, or they decide other matters of allowing us to demo it. So,
Yeah, I filed a complaint. So it's funny. Burness sued you and I sued him today. So, but basically it was 3 asks. It was that he remediate the identified delinquencies in his property within 60 days. If he doesn't do it, then the court permit us to go in and do it and then bill him the expense. Or 3, hire a contractor to do it. So I imagine we'll get a hearing set probably in the next, I don't know, judging by the last one I filed, I would say within the next 30 to 45 days, because I asked that they expedite it, but we'll see what date they assign us and we'll go over there and have the hearing. We've got plenty of photos, so
Well, based on you doing that today, he's not aware of that yet then, right?
I'll get served with it probably in the next few days.
Sure.
He's gonna think it's retaliatory.
yeah.
That's why it was ironic.
I wish that was Justin.
That's why I say Justin earlier missed it. Now, is that something I know I've gone with you in the past? Is that something to be Frank or Joe?
So yeah, I will take Frank and Joe will definitely need to be there for me. I think honestly, those are probably the only 2 that I need. I don't think I'll need you in here.
Yep, great.
Sit over there and did, or since Frank anyway, I think joined in the inspection. I can get him to testify some pictures that I attached as exhibits. So yeah.
Very good.
Okay, anything else with code enforcement tonight?
No.
Okay, thank you. Unsafe,
I think we just
is
covered
that property that we just talked about?
Yep.
Has anybody heard from the guy down here on the corner? With the awning?
He would be the second one in our
Yeah,
list.
actually, Justin, we filed, the letters, the certified letter came back. So then we've had to put it in the paper to show that we,
Okay, I just,
Yes, try to reach that individual through the newspaper.
Yeah.
Legal section and.
So the owner's not going to the back.
well,
I don't believe so.
I'm not sure.
I don't believe.
Somebody's renting.
Yeah.
somebody's back there, yeah.
Somebody's living.
Yeah, they live back there. I'm
And
not
if
sure.
he is, he's not answering us and not answering certified letters.
Absolutely, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Some,
Yeah.
And I think Justin will attest to the fact that a lot of times in situations like this, the people just feel like if they don't answer, if they don't do nothing, it'll go away.
sadly, that's not the case. Okay, thank you very much. Moving on, BCA planning, do we have anything with that tonight?
No updates there.
Very
We'll get
good.
them involved in our comprehensive planning process, so for sure.
That's on the redevelopment commission tonight.
Like we said, tentative meeting at 6 p.m. We can do 6 p.m., let's say, on next Monday, and we'll be talking about current ongoing projects and 2026 spending plan, especially given our budget season now. What comes after our regular budget, tax dollars, will be the spending plan we need to put together for 2026 for the redevelopment division.
Okay. Moving on now to the park. You know, anything with parks on the next year?
The only thing with the park is, that some of the new picnic tables, him and our staff are getting those installed. Pavilion 1's installed, I believe Pavilion 2's installed, and they were working on Pavilion 3 today. We're gonna have some extra picnic tables left, so we're finding spots around the park to place them. So yeah, so that'll be finished up. Our part-time park person, our high school kid, Eli Ratke, he finished up last week, Friday. Did a great job for us. The time he was here. Says he'd love to come back next year and work for us again. So, yeah. So that's all we got on post.
But already knows what they're doing.
Yeah,
Got locked and loaded too, right?
Yeah.
Know that.
Okay, anything else with park?
that's it.
Moving on to police. Mr. Frank.
Piggyback on the park stuff, I would just say, it's super cool driving through and seeing the amount of bodies. Last night, my wife and I were out and we counted 15 people at the pickleball court. And I think it was like 13 on the playground, of the evening. It's becoming a normal thing. So, yeah, it's pretty cool to see.
That wasn't there prior to the.
It was a ghost town.
So you're talking almost 30 people at the park at one time, at, 7 o'clock last night.
For the first 4 years of JJ's life, he never went.
No, he was just, we did a little bitty park down there.
And that was twice a year,
Yeah.
maybe, but now it's like get pictures every other day. It's great.
Yeah, it's good.
That's what we want.
So we got a hire on the books now. Former police officer, gonna come back into the field. He'll be starting, formal training with us, the 11th, while we're waiting on, there's some logistical issues, but we're waiting on,
All good.
on the county to put on a special training so that he can be legal, as far as that stuff goes. And then the plan is, theoretically, we could have put him in, he's got to go back to the academy, the tier 2, the short academy. We could have put him in the last week that Adams Academy is and overlapped a week. But everybody's just tired of working all the hours.
Yeah.
So we're going to put him when he's ready. We'll have a gap there. We'll put him on the road and he'll be able to work the road for a few months. And we'll get into spring next year or something like that. Everybody will kind of have some rest, back to kind of a halfway decent schedule for several months. And then we'll put him back in the academy, and we'll be back in this short boat again for a little while. So we're pretty excited though. Super smart guy, like I said, former cop. So he's got experience. He's just rusty. So pretty excited about that. So that's the big news for
Full staff.
That's great.
Now the next step is the reserves, that part-time.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, in that training session that he's going to do, in this month. With him, I do have two reserves that were on the books before that I had to put the kibosh on. So they're gonna get recertified the proper way. So we'll have two reserves after the next month or so too. So,
That'd be great.
yeah.
Alleviate a lot of pressure.
Yeah. Yes.
Good deal. Anybody have any questions for Frank? Anything else for us tonight? Thank you very much.
I want to thank Frank. We had some vandalism at the park last week, and we had a citizen that was enjoying the park give us a call, and we were able to get Frank involved, and ended up finding the juvenile that was vandalizing, and Frank was able to actually go speak with family. So kudos to him and his for the quick response, and showing people that, hey, we are watching our park. We're not gonna get away with
Absolutely, yeah.
So.
Very good. Good job, Frank.
Thanks.
Moving on now to fire, Nate.
Don't have a whole lot. We've got our meeting this Thursday. Got a couple applicants in, so we'll vote on them, see how the guys are feeling. And then is it this Saturday, the high school team's football car wash? I'm sure. I think that's this Saturday at the parking lot. I think the football team's there. Other than that, it's been pretty good. Nothing. I'm not saying that.
I'll let you almost.
I can tell. You didn't even say it. I can feel it.
Oh, yeah.
The whole room did.
No, feel it.
That's good. That's great.
That's about it.
Okay, so you guys, with your new leadership, with every leadership regime, there's obviously different directions you're gonna go. Maybe this one's not gonna go the same as the last one or the one before that. So just keep in mind, when you're thinking about what's important, what you need. I know you guys did your budgets, but I'm talking about more of larger things. Redevelopment is something we've used obviously in the past, and we've had this conversation, you've already heard this. But that's, we were able to purchase last fire truck, and then we pay the town back, through the budget and all that. So just be thinking about that with what's important to you guys and what you guys think the next step is, because I'm not saying 26, we're gonna set it for 26, but 26, we can be set for 27. And if you're still at the chief in charge, that's the direction, you're pushing the guys. But yeah, that's something I just want you guys to always be thinking about. We never want to stop. Todd called me and we had probably one too many conversations about a new fire truck.
Yeah.
Not that it was wrong, right or wrong, but he was very gung-ho about that. I didn't really give him a yes or no, but we will throw anything against the wall and see if it stays.
Yeah, we've talked about a couple things like that, and maybe trying to refurbish some of what we have, and we're still working on it. I mean, it's still an adjustment period for all of us at this point in time. So.
But again, the way I look at it too is like, when Frank came in, obviously there was things that was so much more important to him than it was to Kelly,
Mhm.
or was to the Ramos, the guy before her, and then there was, even though they all had their flaws and whatever, just aside from that, their directions was completely different. So I know it's could be that way with you guys too. So just, we understand that. So there's no wrong, there's no ideas that are we may say no.
Right.
But don't be afraid to ask.
No, I
I just
appreciate
want to make sure, because we had that conversation. I was thinking fire department came up in my mind that we should at least have that, interaction. So. Anybody have any questions for Nick?
Yeah. What's the specifics on the car wash?
I believe it's Saturday morning, probably 9 to noon,
And where is it?
at the parking lot of the fire department.
Okay.
Great, thank you. Moving on to the utility supervisor, Kimberly Cap. Sorry, I didn't do it on purpose.
Everybody should have received the utilities report. The park sewer is done. Park bathrooms are back open, just waiting on Town and Country to do the paving. We had to change out one of our pony bearings on the oxidation ditch. We've been assembling and installing new picnic tables, as Joe said. We did a new meter pit replacement, fixed a couple stop signs that were hit around town, thanks to Adam. Pressure washed downtown Tower Lakes, kind of spruce it up a little bit as far as up they could reach. And then we had to drain our south clarifier, so it is down for some repairs. I have 2 POs, PO 2846 to USA Blue Book for lab supplies for $574.21. PO 2847 to Republic for sludge dumpster removals for $4,926.27.
Make motion, we pay PO 2846 and 2847.
I second it. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. So you got, where's Kevin? You got a full staff too, huh? Both you guys. Even yours full, I mean, let's just knock on wood. We got full staff all the way around. Got 4, 5 board members. We got council. I mean, we got all, this is the first time in, seriously, how long has it been since we've been full? Years. I feel like. It's always been something, somebody out somewhere. That's awesome. Okay, we're moving on, to town manager. Which was it?
Before that, I'm gonna let, I forgot. We forgot to speak.
I was distracted by my lawsuit. I have 2 POs. The first one for Axon, that's the body worn camera stuff. Number 2844. So these are camera dock stations for the guys at home. And we didn't put that in with our initial package just to try and keep those numbers down. So what these are basically, we've noticed what really got our attention is, you know, with Patrick driving back and forth home, me driving back and forth home, even though that's a short distance. The system is designed to take this body camera off and leave it at the PD. That was the system we bought, which is great. But going back and forth to the home, now if I don't have my camera on me, I don't have my camera, right? Patrick, same thing. Adam's gonna end up getting the same way. We're coming from home in our squad cars, technically responsible for doing, you know, police activity. They don't have their cameras. But now they're gonna be able to have their cameras. It's just a small docking station at home. It'll be charged, it'll dump its stuff like it's supposed to, and they can have it on with the rest of the gear, just like when we leave the house, we carry our gun and our badge and all of our stuff. So they'll be able to take the cameras and charge them at home and do that. So that's what that is.
In the amount of $870.20.
PO 2845 in the amount of
$2,385.06.
for Bartronics, that's replacing some of those outdated radios.
You do have the budget.
All that is in the budget. Yeah, that's in the budget. So that's what that one is. That's all I got. Sorry for the delay.
No problem.
Make motion, pay PO 2844 and 2845.
Second.
So, all in favor?
Aye.
Private investigator, Brown here has some breaking news, so we'll get with you after that.
Oh, okay.
You still happy with the add-ons?
I tell you, they are fantastic.
Reason why you see them on every video you see on YouTube.
Yeah, I mean, there's a reason if you watch any, you know, police or any of those kind of shows,
They all say
they're all Axon. Yeah, and I'm not that guy. You know, I've never been the got to have the Calvin Klein jeans guy. But when they work and they're that good, they're
Software pretty easy to pull stuff if you needed to.
it is. Yeah,
You got 2 golf carts on.
yeah, but one of them is Jared, and the other one
I only got 1, so.
The American Eagle's in now.
you had when you sold it.
Yeah.
I've got 2.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
I just
not
got
cool.
one.
You got 2. Okay, there you go. All right, Joe, you can.
Yeah, we've already touched on some of the things that were on my list, but as everybody sees, town hall signs up and it is operating, so it's on a timer. We're able to get it all wired in, put it on a timer.
It looks absolutely incredible.
So
Oh, it's
yeah.
amazing.
It looks so
Everybody show, I come by here at nighttime to show the pictures. And everybody I show the pictures like, oh man, that looks so nice.
Yes.
It does.
it
It
looks
just
good.
shines bright.
We've gotten some more signs to put around Norwayne and Town Park, just kind of, you know, play your own wrist signs that as soon as Kim gets a chance, her staff will put up. So we've got just finishing up some things like that at the park. That the big stuff's finished, but we're just finished those little items, the wrap up for the year. We've been working with FirstNet with some air card issues with the PD. Here we're trying to figure some things out. We have a SIM card that's giving us some issues, so to speak. So we're gonna get that all worked out. And then I spoke with Max Transport Construction. They're gonna start the resheeting of the Hill Garage the week of August 23rd and 24th. So re-roofing that, reskinning that, getting that truss back up. They were our lowest quote before, and since it's been over a year, they said there would be a slight increase with some of the material costs that bumped up, but they'll be able to hold.
We approved that? That's not in here.
If we can get that number before they hammer a nail, that would be great.
Yep.
That way we have a meeting on the 18th.
Yep.
That's another thing with the budget
Yep.
is our budget timeline is perfect for that meeting on the 18th.
Yeah, we have that, actually, the money. Yeah, we've got that money in the budget allotted, so.
Yeah.
So we're good for that.
It's been a 3-year process, I think.
Yeah.
We're all,
We talked about it,
Yep.
secured it, actually did it. Yeah.
And then, the council approved purchase order 2834 to Dick's, for $569.81. Actually, before the party, we added one more item to that list, and then there was a few fees involved. So I'm just asking the council we've already approved that purchase order, but the new price is gonna be $641.79. If the council's okay with
The adjustment.
that adjustment.
To the PO.
What was the PO number?
Purchase order 2834. Original cost was $569.81. They ended up adding one item, and then there was a few fees from Dick's involved.
Make a motion, we revise and pay PO 2834.
I second.
all in favor?
Thank you. And then I just have two purchase orders, purchase order 2848 to USI Consulting for their PAMP Pincer for $3,555.29. And then purchase order 2849, the Premier Signs for $8,280.00 for our town hall sign.
Make a motion, we pay PO 2848 and 2849.
Second it.
All in favor? Aye. Do anything else?
That's it.
The entryways again, on the east side of town. Next time we're doing ballet or whatever. Zoom again.
The signs,
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about?
yeah, the east side.
It's screwed up again. Oh, it needs to be done next year, but I bet if we put
Usually we go there and yank weeds out,
however you guys did it for them.
unless somebody plants flowers and.
Well, there was some perennials at one point that.
So.
It's that on the highway again. It's like
It's the dangerous one.
it's due for a mow anyway, and it could.
I don't know why, but you're out, I went out there with my wife, and she made it the first time, but Josh and I bought stuff. And it was just dangerous. I don't know what it was, we just didn't, I didn't go right, haven't heard it yet, cause I don't know why. But please get rid of
We'll
it.
get those metal flowers, stick there.
You want some stuff where it'll never grow again?
Scorched earth. Don't do not.
$100.
See how excited you just
Oh, no.
got? Do not.
Down special
It won't
concoction.
even be 100 gallons. Speaking of mowing though, can somebody go up by the Methodist church and kind of trim up the.
It's on the list for
Great.
this week.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Awesome.
You know, okay, anybody have any questions? for
All in
Joe?
all, though, mowing's been really good. Really.
Yeah,
It really,
Yeah, it worked out good with the weather too, it's scorching
Yeah,
hot.
so you
Right
just-
now, right before, because you can catch everything on now, it's just blowing up, but you can catch up on everything then, you know, so you're not mowing every single day.
Yeah.
Hot rain makes it real tough to keep up.
Yep.
You're not. Out mower. All right, no questions for Joe though? Nope, no, okay, we're moving on. Legal update, Justin, nice to see you, got a hand, how are you?
Thank you.
Good,
Well,
yeah.
well,
Anything for us tonight, besides you're talking to Frank about his legal troubles?
thanks, friend. No, nothing aside from that. I don't think we have anything else. We've gotten to the point where we need an inspection warrant.
No, nothing yet.
But I'll tell you what though, kudos to our magistrate and judge over there, because when we need an inspection warrant, man, they're signed like 24 to 48 hours. So they really moved those for us.
Yeah.
Very good.
So what's the timeline for the publication in the newspaper we had to put in? Is that like publicized then 30 days after or 14 days?
So-
What is it?
Yeah, it's a good question. So whatever period of time we gave them to remediate it starts from that publication date. So I can't remember if I put 30 or 45 days in the actual 45. That sounds right, because the FDCPA requires like 30 plus 5, so I usually go 45. So it'll be 45 days from that date, because that is deemed their official notice that they have 45 days to clean it up. So after that 45 days expires, let me know. And if they don't, then we move to the next step, just like we do with business inspection warrants. If they deny you entry, which most of the time they will. Yeah. So. Yeah.
Okay. No questions for Justin tonight. We'll move on to additional business deemed necessary by the council. Always going to be heard. Thank you, Eric Lewandowski.
Nothing tonight.
with the banks.
I do have a quick question. If we had a couple of extra benches, could we take that old blue one out of Highland and put one up there? At the top, that blue one, that
Oh,
concrete.
Pioneer.
I meant Pioneer, yeah.
I don't
Oh, the
know.
old one.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah, the one that,
We have to put some concrete in
yeah.
and what we have extra is tables, right?
We already have extra tables. I don't know if we have extra benches, but yeah, if you're including, you can't.
Yeah, we may want to put in, so like downtown is dark brown, the park is that cedar color. We may want to put a bench up there that's similar, just flat, so you can look any direction instead of having a backrest. That would be gray, maybe it fits a cemetery aesthetic. But that's something we can get Barco on.
Okay, Josh Brown. I don't have anything either. Payment of claims, July 22nd, 2025 through August 4th, 2025, the amount of $543,582.03.
Make a motion to pay those APPs.
Second.
All in favor?
Motion to adjourn.
Question.
Done.
For Kim, first of all, on the corner of Palmer and Hancock, there's that brush pile that's been there for a really long time.
By the telephone pole.
Yeah, and the old post office.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then also the, by the Welcome to North Judson sign coming from the east, that is kind of growth is kind of overgrown and you can hardly see what's on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, coming from the east, coming from McKnox, like that one.
Yes,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, it looked really good earlier this year, up until just
Yeah,
recently, now it's just
Yeah,
like
well, I think that with the rain,
All the
it
grass
just
is
kind of,
floating.
yeah.
everything around it too. It's like the weeds around it. Too.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
All right. Motion to adjourn.
Oh, all in favor?
Aye.
3 seconds right there.